Hello, today I'm going to take this plain apron and I'm going to make a matching face mask and it's going to look like this. Let's get started. Well, hello sewers, how are we all doing today? Today I am going to alter my waitress apron. I wanted to alter this so I can use it at work and it will be more fashionable. So I already started taking out the threads on the middle and I want this to match a face mask. So at the end, you will see the whole entire design and it's gonna be fashionable, guys. I love this. Okay, so I'm gonna undo all of that. And I think I might take the sides off also because it's going to be really simple and easy to make. Do that and I'll be back. Okay, so now that I finished taking all the stitching out, I want to measure this out so I could get the exact measurements so I can use my fabric to make this apron. And this is the material that I'm using. I think this is so gorgeous. And I'm going to make a face mask to match this, okay? So if you guys want to see the video for my 3D face mask, I have it in my channel. Definitely go try it out, test it out. You guys, this is the best face mask out there. It fits so well and it's super quick and easy to make. And I want to measure it. So I only want to measure it from here. So I see 24.5 inches. Okay, guys. And then this from here is 8 inches. But I'm going to do 8.5, leaving a 1/4 inch on this side and a 1/4 inch on this side. So 8.5 by 24.5. So let me cut that down. Okay, so here goes my 8.5. Now I need 24.5 inches. So here goes my piece that I'm going to sew on. Look at how beautiful that looks. Oh, wow. So I'm going to iron this out really quick. And we are going to sew this together before we sew the edges. Then I want to take it a 1/4 inch. So I have my seam. And this is a 1/4 inch. So I just want to measure a 1/4 inch in. So I'm going to fold this in. Okay, so now I have the 1/4 inch seam allowance. And I think I'm going to do a 1/4 inch seam allowance on the sides too. I'm going to lay this right here. And I'm going to try to go as even as possible. Okay, so now that I got this all lined up, I'm going to take my clips and I'm going to clip them. And I'm going to do a top stitch all the way across, okay? Now go ahead and check everything. And that looks good. So now I'm going to go sew the bottom of it all the way across, just like the top. Okay, so I made sure that both sides have a small little trim. So I didn't put it all the way to the edge. So now I'm going to take this to my sewer and I'm going to sew all the way straight down on both sides, and I'll be back. Okay, so I did one side. Now I'm going to go and do the other side, and that looks really good. So now the only thing I need to do is do the dividing pockets. Okay. So here goes my apron. And now I am going to show you how to do the face mask. Here goes my face mask. I have my piece of muslin cotton, and it's the same size. And I'm going to put these sides together. Okay. And now I'm going to take it to my machine and I'm going to sew from here, back stitch all the way around, back stitch, 1/4 inch seam allowance, okay? And I'll be right back. Do that on both sides. Okay, so now I have my face mask starting out right here. And now I'm going to take them, fold them, and join them together. And I'm going to snip the edges off. So when you turn it inside out, it will lay flat. Try not to cut your stitching off now, because then you have to start all over again. Now you want to turn this inside out. And you want to go and iron this flat. You want to definitely make sure that everything lines up even. Because if you iron it and it's not even, it's going to be off. Now you want to take this, and on the edges right here, you want to fold up and join and connect the two layers together. And then you want to press this out. Then you want to do the same on the other side. And that's what it should look like. So now I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to top stitch a 1/8 stitch all the way across on both sides and on the top edge over here. Not all of it, just the top edge. And I'll show you when I get back. Okay, so this is what it looks like with all the stitching. I stitched straight across on both sides and straight across just on the top edge, and you back stitch on both sides, okay, guys, when you're doing this. So as you can see, when you have it open, you see stitching, stitching, and this is stitched out right there to draw like a little trim. And now what we're going to do, we're going to take this back to our sewer, and I am going to... I don't like raw edges, and it's not long enough, so you could do a couple of folds to kind of hide the raw edge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to zigzag this, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what the zigzag stitching look like on both corners. And now we are going to add the elastic. And this is going to be simple and easy. You can either fold these over and leave a small little triangle right there. As you can see, a small little triangle in the corner. Do you see that? I hope so, guys. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to sew them in. I'm going to show you right now. I have my soft knitted elastic. This is really soft. And I cut my elastic at 6.7½, 6.3/4. Because these stretch way out there. And even if you double it up, your face is not that huge. Okay? So now I'm just going to take this and insert it inside. And I'm going to fold it over. And now I'm going to connect that. And I'll be right back. I'll do that on both sides. This side and this side. Okay, so this is what it should look like. The elastic is inside. It's going to be really simple, quick and easy. That's one step you don't have to do. And now you want to close these up. Now this is 1/8 of an inch soft knit elastic. They have 1/4, but I like the 1/8 because it's much thinner. And it, to me, it's not so thick, and it fits perfect inside the channels that we had created. And what's so perfect about this, the reason why I made channels is because it's easier elastic, it wears out. And if it wears out, then you guys could replace it instead of spending money on a mask and then you can't use it no more because the elastic broke. So I want to squeeze it really tight and turn them inside and do the same with the other side. Okay, and now we got one more step, guys, okay? Now what you want to do is bring in your heat mat and open the layers up and fold it in half. And pull these tabs out as far as you can, but making sure that they line up even. Same goes for this one. And now I'm going to bring my iron in and I'm going to give it a nice crease. And this is what, this last step is what going to create the 3D mask. So when you put it on, it's going to look like this. So next step is you want to bring in some clips and take the tip of this lip right here and add it to the tip of the border, just like that. Make sure that it lays flat on all sides. And you do the same on all 4 sides. And now after you do that, lay them down and see if you have to adjust them. As you can see, they all fit and look perfect. So now I'm going to go into my sewer and I'm going to stitch in 3 to 4 stitches back and forth, back stitching it forward and frontwards, leaving 3-4 inches so I could tack that on to my main material. So I'll be back. And now, look at how gorgeous that is. Now I am going to show you how the whole complete set looks. Okay? Okay, so this is what my face mask and my apron looks like all together. So here goes the face mask. It's 3D. Guys, I'm telling you, if you have not made this, I have a video tutorial and it's amazing. And this is one of the best masks is out there, okay? So now I'm just going to put this on. It fits so well. And as you can see, it goes over your glasses. The elastic is so far back. That's why I only cut them at 6.5 inches. And this is what the apron looks like. I don't know if you guys can see. But this is the apron and the face mask. And I will be using this to go to work. If you like this video, please thumbs it up. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I so do appreciate it. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. And until next time, go make yourself a face mask and a waitress apron. What do you think? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.